For the Kansas City Chiefs' second pick in the first round of the 2022 NFL Draft, they end up going with George Karlaftis out of Purdue, adding to their edge rushing group that they have on that defense. Here to talk about the pick, as they did previously, Jeff Fedotin and Joe Valerio. Guys, how do we feel about this addition of George Karlaftis to their pass rushers?
I would not want to go against that guy every day in practice. Let's just put it that way as a former tackle. I mean, he's got a motor. He's strong. He's bigger than most of your edge rushers that you see today in the NFL. So I think he's going to be the total package for them coming off the edge. I think he obviously plays in a conference that, can do it all. So I think it's a great pick, and I love it. They filled two great needs in the first round. So fantastic job by Brett Veach.
Joe, you nailed it. Filling two needs. I mean, also you guys believe co-hosts will fill us in a little bit more because they have even more draft expertise than we do. But they got their two biggest needs: defensive ends and also cornerback, and they got them at great value. Guys that if that they obviously trade up for McDuffie, but wouldn't have been available, we thought, this late in the first round.
So Ryan, super quick here. George Karlaftis is your second edge in this class in your rankings. Him sliding that far, he's still available. The drought on edge rushers helps out some of these teams that needed some pass rushing help. What are your thoughts on Karlaftis as a prospect?
Yeah, I have him as a top 10 player in this class. This is why I think it's tremendous value, right? He is you guys mentioned it already, this kid from a power profile perspective, I think he gets a little undersold because it's not the cleanest that you ever see, right? Like, he's not a pure outside track guy. This is a power converter. He's going to stick his foot in the ground. It's going to barrel down your chest. But the one thing that he has is he understands how to reduce angles. Nick Bosa is not the bendiest rusher of all time, but he understands how to take angles and to reduce them. And I think similarly to a George Karlaftis, and he's got the best hands in this draft, in my opinion, from the edge rush position. He's able to really get off of blocks well. Motor is incredible. He's worked both in 3-man and a 4-man front as well. He played a lot of 3-man during his sophomore campaign, more of like a 5-tech, 4-4-I. But now, last year they got him back to a 4-man front. Incredible get off for a guy his size because he's about a 270-pound defensive end, 270 plus. He played during Purdue, and the strength just kind of pops off the table, man. This kid will be able to match physicality early on in his career. I love him. I think that he's going to be a double-digit sack guy very soon in the NFL.
And he's got great closing speed. Like he gets off the ball fast, but he closes on plays well too. When you see him when he's attacking the quarterback, when the quarterback moves, gets out of the pocket, gets out of his trajectory a little bit, he can make that move and close. And he's good with on the run too, coming from the backside. So he's going to provide a lot of depth, and he's going to be a stalwart for many years.
And I think, Joe, 2 week 1 starters. I expect Karlaftis and McDuffie to start opening day.
Yeah,
no doubt. Yeah, and McDuffie's going to, I was tweeting out to some folks and making some thoughts about the McDuffie pick, and someone said, yeah, but we need the edge rusher so that because what good is pass coverage if you can't get to the quarterback? I said, yeah, but if you have good pass rush or good pass coverage, it gives the pass rushers a chance to get there. So you got to look at it both ways. So the Chiefs did double duty in the first round. They're going to, a guy like McDuffie's going to give Karlaftis plenty of time to get to the quarterback, and Karlaftis is going to get there fast and not have to make McDuffie work so hard. So they're going to be good teammates.
And Joe, to your point too, I mean, I think people really undersell how good of an athlete this is, right? At 270 pounds, 4.71 in the 40 at his pro day, 38-inch vert, 10-foot broad. This is an explosive kid. He's not just a pure power converter. That closing speed really jumps off the table as far as the position he plays.
Folks, if you want some more insight on the Kansas City Chiefs, be sure to check out the Believe in Chiefs podcast.